Ladies and gentlemen, today we are coming to you live from Katima Molilo. And I'm so happy, man, because I bumped into this beautiful lady and she's the youngest award winner. When you are coming to artist, Namibian music industry, you already know what I'm talking about. Ladies and gents, please, let's give it up to Linda. Linda, I don't know, man. You don't know how happy I am. I'm here and you are there. It's a dream come true. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I would like to say, how is everybody in Namibia? I'm very glad to finally come onto the screen. I am shy, yes, but I'm very glad to say hi to everybody. How is everybody doing and how are you doing?
No, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. You don't know how the effort I put just to hunt you down. People are asking you all over social media. Your song, I believe, the biggest hit to come out of Namibia, it came back on social media and people are going crazy. So, and it's even funny because some people are claiming you. No, she's from Kenya, she's from Zambia, she's from Zimbabwe. But finally, we are here to clear the air and tell them, and also tell them where have you been hiding. Linda, thank you for coming once again. This is not even an interview because I don't know you that much, and I don't know, man, like I don't have anybody to ask about your life. This is just a conversation between a sister and a brother. I'm so fascinated to know because when you started, you sounded so young. How old were you?
When I started singing, I was actually 14 years old.
14 years?
Yes, that is not when I did, I believe. I believe, when I was 15.
Okay.
Yes, that was in 2011.
2011.
Yes.
I was in Rondo the 2011. Okay, but did you just start when you were 14 or you started when you were young?
I came to realize that I was having the talent of singing when I was 6 years old. I was grade 1 at that time.
6 years old?
Yes,
Damn.
but I was just singing in the church choir, the New Apostolic Church choir. So, yeah, that's when I started realizing my talent.
So it's just a girl? It's not even a girl, it's just a small baby in the choir. In the choir. Then 6 years, okay. When did you get in the studio? Like, how did you end up just in the studio recording yourself?
Being in the studio is actually quite a funny story because I wasn't supposed to be in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
My mother told me that I was too young to be in the studio at that time. It was in 2010. And she told me that I was too young to be in the studio. So I just decided, hey, let me just find my way in. I went in at like 3 in the morning and I recorded a song. I gave it to my father and he told me he'll put it on the radio when he goes for his interview. And yeah, somehow it went through.
Wait, so you just sneak in. Which studio was this?
That was Supreme Records and Entertainment. It belonged to my mother.
Oh, your mother owns a studio?
She used to, but she wants to regain it.
Okay.
Yes, it stopped when we moved to Katina.
Oh, so you guys, where were you before Katina?
In Windhoek. That is actually where I was born. I was born in Windhoek. I was raised in Windhoek. And then I moved here in 2018.
2018?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I don't know that. I thought maybe you were born here, grew up here. So tell me, man, like your life in Windhoek. Like, who are your parents, eh? And somebody like a mother who owns a record label. That means she's smart. Who are your parents?
Everything will be alright. I believe one day everything will be okay. Never give up.
My mother is Mrs. Renette Lifasi,
Mm-hmm.
and my father is the late Siseo Chiveasi Masiku. A lot of people know him as the chief executive or the former chief executive officer of the Electricity Control Board.
Oh, ECB.
Yes.
Jesus. You had it soft, growing up. Yeah, let's respect him. May he must rest in peace, man.
Thank you.
And
Amen.
tell me, we need to start with your parents. Their allegation, apparently, you were adopted. Is that true?
I wouldn't say it's true, because from the time that I was able to understand life, I came to understand that my father was my father, my mother was my mother. So how could I understand that they were my adoptive parents? I couldn't understand that at all.
And nobody told you anything about it?
My sister did tell me that, but to me, it didn't make sense at all.
How was it like? Did she approach you, or?
There was an issue after my younger brother and my nephew passed away. She came to accuse me of trying to sacrifice them. And then she called me an adoptive child. But then asking my mother had no answer for that. But then I couldn't understand. And to me, it made no sense at all.
So your sister accused you that you want to sacrifice them?
Yes.
Or you are busy doing that?
That them passing away in the house was a sacrificial act of mine.
And why?
So that I could raise my music. But later on, she saw that there was no such thing, because in the end, Linda became nothing at all. I became one of the lowest artists in the country.
Damn.
So which sacrificial act was that? It showed no act at all.
And how did you take it, Sergeant? Those are big allegations.
Wow. Depression hit me very, very badly.
And which year was this?
That was in 2018.
Damn, that's so bad.
So it hit me really badly, and with my father's passing in 2016 also, it also hit me on the other side. And then my music that stopped when I was 16 years old. That was 2013. And my epilepsy also.
Oh yeah, because was it 2011? I heard you fainted on a stage.
Yes.
And people were going on as if they know what really happened. Can you please tell us? Is it just something happened, or you mentioned epilepsy?
Yes.
So it's a condition. When did you discover that you have that?
That was in 2011. I was actually performing at my CD launch.
And
then while I was performing, I believe I just all of a sudden fell on stage. When I woke up, I just woke up to my father's hand, and he was like, "Are you fine, my daughter?" I was like, "Who's this person?" Every time that I wake up from my epileptic attacks, I don't even know who my mother is. My father, I cannot respond. I'm just quiet.
Okay, let me take you back to your sister when she said you are adopted kid. Did you confront one of your parents?
I confronted my mother because my father had already passed away at that time.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so I could not speak to him. But my mother always has this heart of being angry at me when I speak to her about this. So I just decided that it's better for me not to speak to her about it.
Damn.
Yes.
Because one thing that made me question you about your parents and allegation about you being adopted, it's one of your name. I heard that one of your name is Pendukeni. Because there is no way you guys were Mafwe or Subia, right? But there is no way Subia parents give you that type of name, unless maybe that parent of yours maybe names you after somebody. But if you don't have a namesake, then they must be something. How come you're Panduleni and you are Subia?
I was given the name Pendukeni because my father went to exile, and he was actually the youngest member that went to exile at that point. He was 14 years old. So I don't know if they were close or how that was, And then she came to give me the name Pendukeni.
Yeah, Pendukeni. Or maybe they took it from other comrades.
Me Pendukeni Vilaitana herself.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Somebody smart. At least you have the name. Such powerful name.
Yes.
And tell me, man, I want you to take us through your racing in the music industry. Because if we are talking about Linda, obviously it's a song, I believe. And it's still big till today. It's big till today. And tell me, what did come in your mind for you to create such a song? Like, let me even ask you about Peterson. Like, how did you meet Peterson?
Meeting Peterson was, I don't even know how to explain that one, because it just came as a spark, you know. Girl Level had, and I have to say thank you to Girl Level, because if it was not for them, I would not, Frida and Daphne, if it was not for them, I would not have met Peterson. So they invited me to Katima to perform. I came here, I performed, and I saw Peterson for the first time on stage.
Okay.
When we came back to Windhoek is when I came to meet Peterson for the first time.
Where did you meet him?
He was on his way from, which studio is this? Elvo, and going to Match Beats.
Okay.
And that's when I climbed out of the car and ran to him. As
And
that
he's
little
big that
skinny
time.
girl. And I was just a little skinny girl. And he was like, what do you want from me? I'm like, I want to do a song with you. It's like, you can't even afford me. I'm going to charge you 8,000. I'm like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm going to pay you. He's like, this girl is not
And
serious.
where did you get money, man? That time you were young.
My best friend, my father.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. He's loaded. That nigga got money. He had
So-
money. I mean, like, he had like.
Yes, I just told him, like, I met Peterson from Zambia and I want to do a song with him, and he's charging me 8,000. He's like, my daughter, I will do anything for you as long as you are going to succeed in your life. So here's the 8,000, go and do the song. And we went to the studio. Match Beats asked me, what is your idea? And I told him, like, no, what about you? What do you think?
Yes.
It's like, okay, I'm thinking of na 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 na. And I was like, Peterson, come on.
So that's how the song was made. And you sang the chorus, right?
Yes, but we sang it together.
And how was it not difficult? How you
Not
killed
at
it.
all. Not at all.
Hey, you killed it. And as Vambos, we've been singing a special Peterson part. Peterson says something like that. I believe. Do you still have your voice?
I don't know.
I don't give people a cappella, maybe. Let's go, like just few seconds.
Does it really need to be the chorus?
Yes, because we love that part. I believe one day. Yeah, and the song was made, I believe. Then everyone is jamming to it. It's big in the country. Then you are performing all over the country. And 2011, that's the year that you took home how many awards?
That was 2012.
2012, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 2012. Yeah, but as young as you were, how did you take it on the big stage, receiving all those awards?
It was terrifying.
Ne?
Because there were people threatening to take my life, and people were threatening to, I don't know how to explain this. They kept telling me that they don't want me to move any further.
Like,
So-
people threatening to take your life. Like, tell me about it.
A lot of people would say that they were going to poison me. Others would say that they were going to shoot me. Some would say they would just attack me when they see me in the streets. Fortunately enough for me, I was somebody that was always just in the car. Once I get out of the house, I get into the car, out of the gate, straight back into the car, into the house.
Wow. And did they tell you like straight in your face or
Social media, and they would even take pictures of my father's house and post and say that this is where you stay. We know what time you leave the house, and we know what time we are going to do this. And it was so scary.
And what did you do to them?
There was nothing I could do.
Like, what's made them to come and threaten you like that?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Oh man, I feel so bad now.
When I would go to school, people, even my fellow schoolmates, they would be like, "No, Linda, we hate you. We're gonna come and get you. We're gonna beat you today." And I'm like, whoa.
Jealousy.
I have no idea.
Damn. And did your father organize some bodyguards for you?
No. He just told me that by the grace of God, nobody's going to touch you, because he was a very strong believer in God.
Wow.
Very, very strong.
God is the way. As always, guys, God is the way.
Amen.
Tell me, it's you now. You are big. The song is everywhere. You are doing shows all over the country. Did you get an opportunity to get out of the country because of that song?
Yes, actually I did. I went as far as going to India.
You went to India?
Yes. I met the president of India.
Damn, who invited you?
It was the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on in October, I think. Yes, October. I was writing my grade 10 exams.
Mm-hmm.
And then I received another invitation from the United States of America.
Mm-hmm.
We need Linda to come and perform.
Girl, you lived my dream.
So I was like, "Hey, Daddy, I'm not writing my exams anymore. No, I want to go to USA."
You're going to America.
It's like, "Okay, my daughter, if you know what you want, then go ahead." And I was like, "Okay."
Hey, your father is an understandable man.
When I reached there, I was very fortunate. I went to shake hands with Obama. I was like, wow, Barack Obama.
You were big, eh? You were big.
It was amazing.
Did he know you? Like?
Yes, he did. He did.
No way. No wonder they wanted to take your life. Okay, let me take you back to India. Like, how old were you? Like, this time you are 15, right? When you went to India.
When I went to India, I was 16. But most of my big part of my career was during the time I was 15 and 16. That is when I became a big artist, and that is the same time that I also stopped singing when I was 16.
So you stopped singing when you were 16?
Yes.
Why?
It was actually a family issue. I had a family member that was unable to, how can I say, give. Whenever I would perform, they would take the money that I would work for.
Was that family member of yours acting as your manager?
Yes, they were. They were acting as my manager, but whenever I would receive my money, they would just tell me that, no, this money is for your dancers and for us. If you need anything, go to your father and ask him for money, and then you.
Did they give your father money or what?
No.
So they were strictly like chowing from your sweat.
Exactly.
Let me say, you went to India. You were invited by ministry, you said. How much was that?
I went there for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
At first, they told me that I was performing for 70,000 because I was performing for 7 days.
Okay.
But once the president saw me, he told me I was going to perform for every meeting that he was having. And every day he was having 7 meetings.
Okay.
So he would pay me 10,000 per meeting.
Per meeting.
So I would get
like 7 times per day.
Yes. So it was $70,000 every day.
And for how long? Let me do some calculation.
That was for 2 weeks, which is
okay, 70,000 per day. times 14 days.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. This 980,000.
And I never even knew that calculation. I never paid attention to it because I never received
Holy
anything.
shit. You were rich.
I never received anything, so I didn't.
So you never touch any cent from this.
No.
But why people are so wicked?
I didn't even mind because they are family members. So what's the use?
God damn it. Then, okay, you came back.
Mhm.
But what's the point of you now performing?
Exactly. There was no point at all.
No, man. I know, this is crazy now. Okay, now when you just landed, you get an invitation from America.
Yes, that was after a few months.
Then how big was that check? The USOE one?
That one, I don't even know how much I received.
It must be a lot of money.
Yeah, it should be.
And now you are in America. Obama is giving you handshake. And if Obama knows you, obviously you found people that side that knows you very well also.
Yes, but most of the people that I was meeting
Mhm.
were just these just fans.
From
I mean, just-
Namibia that are living in diaspora or
No,
from
just
that side?
American fans.
Oh,
you know, white people and
You were big, my
But then
girl.
I was not able to meet the other people. Only the person that was acting as my manager was meeting most of the people that were on the higher
Why?
level. I was just kept on the side.
Do you know that your manager went there because of you, right?
Yes, I took my manager there with me because that was my manager.
That manager, I don't know who, I don't know you, but I will hold you accountable. I mean, I won't, but I know some people will.
You gotta be strong. When the life that you are living is not in order.
Yeah, like, okay, you decided just not to write the exam because you are going to America. That's everyone's dream, right? Back then,
Yes.
before we discover that Africa is the most beautiful continent in this world. Okay, when you back, what happened?
When I came back, that's when I realized that I made a mistake to travel to the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the end, I had no qualifications in
You know,
school.
you get it way?
Grade 10.
Oh,
Then I started studying caregiving.
okay.
I studied caregiving, so I'm qualified when it comes to taking care of elderly patients and disabled patients. And those are the people that I love so much. People
Wow.
that can't do what they are supposed to do. Because me, myself, as an epileptic patient, there are a lot of things that I cannot do or I'm not allowed to do. So I would also love to help people that are unable to do what I know I can't do as well. So that's why I became a caregiver.
Oh, that's so. But and the epilepsy. Do you still have that till today?
Yes, I
The
do.
condition.
I do, yes.
Oh, that's so bad. Did you maybe try to get help from spiritual leaders, from hospital, or maybe from, I don't know, these traditional healers? How far did you go in that situation?
To be honest, I've gone as far as traditional healers.
Mm-hmm.
But these traditional healers have said so many bad things about me, and I've decided to stop going to them.
So they trigger some.
No, it's not really triggering, but the words that they say are too harsh towards me. There is one man that told me that somebody put the heart and the spirit of a dog inside my
Jesus
body.
Christ.
But I don't believe that, because in the end, I'm not that type of person.
Yes, she's a woman being. And another one, another traditional healer.
Another traditional healer just told me that I wanted to sacrifice my mother.
You?
Yes. But in the end, my mom came to tell them that no, this is my best friend in the end. Because as much as she has done wrong things to me, she still comes back to me and asks me for assistance.
And maybe those traditional healers are from here. They know you guys.
No. My mother usually takes me to people from Zambia.
Okay. But you are big. Everyone knows you. Okay, that's the only that you can remember regarding traditional healer.
No, there are quite a few, but the problem is with my epilepsy. Every time that I hit my head on the ground, my memory becomes shorter and shorter.
Oh yeah.
So even when I wake up and I look at my mother, I can't even remember her face.
Oh, so bad. Ish. But trust me, everything will be fine. Like,
Never give up.
never give up. Like it, I believe.
Must keep on moving. Hold on, be strong. A brighter day will come. I believe one day everything will be okay. Never give up. Be okay.
No, man. I don't understand anymore. Okay, so now you stopped singing when you were 16. Then everything. Okay, you made a lot of money. And people are so curious that no, there are a lot of stories on social media that no, whenever like your song pop up, there will be comments that no, Linda now, she's just in the street, dirty, she's drinking otombo, what. Okay, but can you just break it down for us, like that transformation, man? Is something that came by choice, or you don't know what happened also? You just saw your downgrade.
To be honest, yes, I do drink, but I am trying to stop slowly but surely.
Okay.
But then it's very difficult when your whole family is just against you most of the time. This sibling is telling you that you're adopted, your mother cannot defend you, your other sibling is also listening to what other people are saying. The other one doesn't even care about what others are saying. So in the end, it's just so painful. And when they are accusing you of things as far as sacrifice, it even hurts more. So my downgrade is not by choice, but it's because I have nothing else to do in my life. I don't have support in my life. I don't have anybody that can come and tell me that I can help you. I can help you with something small.
That's so bad.
So it's also very painful for me since my father, that was my only support, is gone. My younger brother is gone. My nephew is gone.
Never give up, yeah, you gonna look out for your brighter day. We are moving up forward. Never give up, yeah, you gonna look out for your brighter day. We are moving up.
Head it soft. Just tell me, like, where do you used to stay in Vendo?
We used to stay. Okay, when I was born, we were living in Olympia, and then when I was around 4 years old, we moved to Auersblick.
That's money right there.
We were actually the first people to build a house in Auersblick.
And one thing which is paining me is you made a lot of money. You made almost $1 million in India. You made money all over. You made money in USA. So where did now your manager took all the money?
I don't know, to be honest. I never asked.
Is there a sign now that's showing that at least that person used the money properly?
No, there's no sign at all.
Does now that person have money as you're looking at that person? So that person was just squandering your money.
I don't know what they did with the money. Maybe they used it for the best on their own. On their side.
Best what?
Maybe on their side.
Are you guys living in a good condition now?
I cannot say that I'm living in a good condition at all. To be honest, I need support from anybody that is willing to help me because I am suffering. Even just when anybody looks at me, people always tell me that, Linda, you look so ugly, you look old, but my only excuse is always that, come on, this is now 13 years since I believe. how do you expect me to still look the same? But me myself, I know that I could have been looking better, like as the years went on, but I can't look good because I have nothing to my name, nothing at all.
No money. Do you have kids?
No, I don't. I was pregnant, yes, when I was 21, but I had a miscarriage because of how I was mistreated
By
when I was pregnant.
By the baby daddy?
No, my sister.
I mean, by the boyfriend?
My sister.
What did she do? Physical abuse? Or emotional abuse?
It was physical.
No way.
Yes. But I don't think I would even want to talk about that. It still hurts.
No, it's fine. You don't need to explain everything. No, that's so bad, man. I don't know, guys. Okay. If somebody, because after this interview, I know a lot of people will reach out. Do you have a phone? So I put your number down here.
I can't even afford a cell phone. I can't afford anything.
Even like a torch?
No, I can't.
Oh, Jesus.
There is nothing I can afford at all in my life anymore.
Holy shit. Okay.
There really is nothing I can afford to myself.
After this interview, a lot of people will reach out. And you said you don't have a phone. Okay, I'll put my email here and the number. zekashtaleni@gmail.com, and also my number 08133958565. What is that you really want or need people to help you with?
I can't really say what I really need, but what I would want people to help me with maybe would be my education, my caregiving education, and maybe with some clothes and cosmetics and so on, and also with my music. That I would really love to rejuvenate.
Okay. And about music, me personally, I'll make sure that you make a collab with one of the most gifted artists in Namibia, Young T. Do you know him, right?
Of course I know.
Yeah, I already told him. He said he'll produce something, and we are going to you guys are going to record it maybe through Full Moon Production. Please come through. There's a lot that we can reveal on the show, but your sister really need help. Anything, even $1, it will make a huge difference. This Fund a Sister campaign, please come through, and anything you can just reach out to me, and I'll make sure that the transparency will be there. Linda, tell me, there are a lot of artists, not really a lot of artists. I know two successful artists from Katima. One is DJ Sia and one is DJ Vio. Are those guys helping you out? Especially artists from here?
I am in communication with DJ Sia. He was supposed to do a song, but Sia is a little bit busy. He told me that he'll come back to me when he's free. On the other hand, DJ Vuyo, we are not in contact at all. Yes.
Was there an attempt of making a song together?
I recorded a song at his studio, and later on, after shooting the music video, he went silent. So I don't know what happened. Maybe the song went missing or so. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, let me look into the camera again. I want to tell you, DJ Sia and DJ Vuyo.
You gotta be strong. So friend, never cry, cry. Dry your eyes, eyes. And darling, one day everything will be okay. Never give up.
DJ Vuyo and DJ Sia, please come back home, and you are the hope, especially in these guys in Katima. You are the hope, my brother. Come back and uplift your brothers and sisters. You guys, as you can see, this is your boy Zekano, and What a Life with Zekano podcast is the name of the show. And please, I'm begging you, share, subscribe, tell everyone to tell everybody. Linda, people are still debating if you still have your voice. Can you just give them a cappella, just 2 seconds from I believe 3, 2, 1.
And I believe
One day
every everything will be okay.
Never give
Will
up.
be okay.
You gotta be strong, and it's your life. You keep on moving. The road might be hard and rough, but you must keep on moving. Hold on, be strong. A brighter day will come. I believe.
Hey, that part for Peter said. Yeah, guys, you heard it from the horse mouth itself. This was Linda, and you already know, as I said at the beginning of the show, that I'm coming to you live from Katima Mulilo. Yeah, that was all. And I have to go back now to the north. I came specifically for this. And please, we are out of here. This is Oboizekano, the only ice that cannot melt. Sure.